Hello everyone, my name is Martin. I love Star Trek and I love Titanic more than anything in the world, but I do love my wife too. in these series of videos I'll be doing a how can you put it, a review of Star Trek and the Star Trek fact files, and also I'll be doing other videos about Titanic and why I love it so much. Well, in this video I'll be reviewing the fact files along with the Star Trek starships in order. Not the fact files in order, but the Star Trek starships in order, from 1 to whatever they go to eventually. I know I'm a lot behind because the issue 65 is literally coming out this week. So, and that's the Phoenix. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. Here we are. We're starting off with the Star Trek starships, issue number 1, and also the series guide, which I always like to start off with the series guide, because then you get a flavour of what's going to happen in future issues and what you're going to expect in future issues. We are getting these. These are a bigger version of what we're going to get. Well, smaller version, sorry, of what we're going to get. Obviously, it tells you about the ships themselves, and also about how big they are, where they were designed, who designed them, in the real world as well as in the fictitious world of Star Trek. I know fictitious is a horrible word, but yes, it does not exist outside of the television, but only if that were true. Okay, so in future issues we'll have the Romulan Warbird, the Klingon Katanga class battlecruiser, the USS Reliant, the Voyager Intrepid class, the Klingon Bird of Prey, and also the Excelsior, which is one of my personal favourites. I do like the Excelsior because Captain Sulu, or Sulu, was one of my all-time favourite characters. But my all-time favourite was Spock, and nothing's going to ever change that. So here you got an idea of what the magazine will look like, you know. Bit of write up about it. Keep an eye on this, because this is why we're reviewing the fact files, because the fact files do go into more detail of what is going on. This magazine is only to give you a flavour of the ship, nothing more. If you need to do more research, then this is basically the starting level of where you need to be. If you want to research it more, then you either buy the technical manuals, or in my case I have got the technical manuals, but also the fact files give so much more. Okay, so here we are. These are the free stuff which I got. I gave this to my best friend Owen, because I don't collect the binders because they take up far too much room. I got this. I did have this originally from what was it, Franklin Mint, back in the 90s, and it was real size, so it was like A3, well, not A3 size, but it was pretty close. It was like A4.5 across. This is not the actual board cube you get. They really stung us on that, really. They said it was free, bit of fun, but Star Trek people, if you're going to give free stuff away, make it accurate as possible. That's what we said. And then you got the Future Enterprise from All Good Things, commanded by Captain Riker. And then you got the digital edition, which I didn't subscribe to. Well, I didn't want, because you got the magazine. Why would you need to look up at it on a tablet? I suppose if you're away from home. But well, there you go. Right, and along we go with the magazine. Now this magazine probably looks brand new. I hardly read them. I look at them and then I put them in storage. Okay, so here we have how to mount it on the stand. Okay, then you got the different demographics here, i.e. length, width, how many crew it holds, and so on and so forth. Then you got a lovely CGI shot of it. You know, when I first saw the Enterprise D back in 1987, I went, wow, that is humongous. But then you got it battling the Borg and the bridge, Ensign Row Laren in the episode Ensign Row. And then you got how it detaches. First starship ever to detach. Apparently Gene Roddenberry wanted the original Enterprise to detach, but obviously the studios at the time said nah, it'd be too much hassle. So what the heck is... Well, it looks like I need to get a new magazine. Damn. I don't know what's happened there. I haven't opened it since the day it was I put it away, so it's the first time. Anyway, demographic, there you go, there's Enterprise D, saucer sec, well, deflector dish, top of the spine where the saucer meets the star drive, and that's the looking at it from the back end. Okay, and here's the design concepts. Okay, and then obviously more design concepts. It was only designed in the mid-80s, so you know it was like, you know, still fairly fresh in the history of Paramount, really. Quite easy to get their hands on it, I would imagine. Okay, and then the filming of the model, and then you get the next issue, which is the refit Enterprise from the motion picture, which a lot of people say the motion picture is the worst, or one of the worst Star Trek movies ever made. Visually, yeah, I think it's the most interesting. Storyline, the most boring. So there you go. And then you finish off with a nice little picture on the back. Okay. Right, here we are with the fact files. Now, I've only brought out one page of the fact files because this, I just want to show you the difference between the magazine, Star Trek Starships magazine, and the fact files. This is just one page. You get like all the crew on this one, you get like a little write-up on this side, and you get a massive CGI shot on that side. And then when you flip it over, look at that, guys, humongous. You know, you get all the inside, you get pictures from the inside, and also all the files to do with the Enterprise D, and where to find, you know, the cards on each file, on each part of the ship. You know, it's absolutely humongous detail, you know, just for one page. And then if you count up how many cards there are in the whole of this section, then it's going to give you a lot of more information. A lot more information, and that's why I love it. This is actually going to be framed, because I've actually got two copies of this. One side's going to be in, you know, this whole section's going to be framed, and then I'm going to get another one, which I've got in somewhere. Cut this bit off, and then that bit's going to be framed, along with my dedication plaque and the model next to it. Okay, here's the model of the USS Enterprise, NCC 1701D. As you can see, it's very detailed and very, very well detailed as well. And if I pull up, you can see. But I'll just talk about it. It's the decaling on it. I hate it when people say deckling. You know, it's decal. I like to say decal. The art's taken on it is amazing. The average model, the model itself is very, very good. The like I said, the decaling is amazing. Being the first in this series, they wanted you to pop it right off the bat, as it were. Yes, I'm definitely going to get these. You know, it's a very good model. So, you know, you got the phaser array there. You know, and you got the impulse engines at the back, just there. The warp nacelles and the ram scoops at the front. But overall, a very, very good model. Alright then guys, so there you go. Nothing more to say. Episode 2 will be the Enterprise refit. So thanks for watching, and if you do like this, please subscribe and like as well. Thank you very much. Bye.